Hello and welcome to the Northern Section Basketball Championships on PlayOnSports.com. It's a PlayOnSports.com pregame show live from Acker Gym in Chico, California. I'm Bo Furtick alongside my partner, Frake Di Rienzo, on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup features the visiting number 2 seed Orland Trojans against host number 1 Corning Cardinals. The Cardinals are led by 33-year head coach Bill Mackey, and the Trojans, 11th year head coach Jason Bragg. See how both teams got here to get to this championship game. Corning, the number 1 seed, had a bye in the first round, defeated West Valley 38-27, then had a close matchup against Gridley in the semis, but came out victorious 50-43. Orland, on the other side of the bracket, beat Sutter, who they lost to in the 2010 championship, 66-36, and beat Powerhouse Central Valley 70-52. But partner, these teams separated by 15 miles have already played twice this year. Talk about some keys to the game.
Well, this is a rivalry matchup. These two schools aren't aren't usually rivals in any other sport but basketball. So that's the one here. And so I'm going to go over some of the defensive keys. I had a chance to talk to Bob Albertini, who is the assistant coach for Corning, and their keys to the game is that they're gonna have to limit their turnovers. They're gonna have good positioning on the defense in transition, and they have to work on those defensive rebounds. And so that was their key to the game.
Orland Trojans lost in 2011 and 2010. And the Corning Cardinals were in this championship game in 2009 and lost as well. So something has to give in this first game. We'll be back with you in a moment after the national anthem. Stay tuned on PlayOnSports.com, your home for high school sports. Welcome back to the Northern Section Basketball Championships on PlayOnSports.com, coming to you live from Chico, California. I'm Bo Fertig alongside my partner, Frank DiRienzo. Today's D4 Boys Championship matchup in the Northern Section. Number 2 seed Orland Trojans versus the number 1 seed Corning Cardinals. Today's starting lineup for the red team. Or for the white team, actually, they had red warm-ups, but they're white in the game. Cody Long, number 22, Trevor Skousen, number 23, Chase Madej, number 32, Nick Hogg, and number 33, Michael Shoemaker. On the other side for the Trojans, Micah Fleming, number 1, Kavi Ram, number 20, Aeneas Rosales, number 21, Jordan Long, and number 22, Judd Salisbury. As Corning controls the tip, partner, talk about some few players you're looking at today.
And some of the players on this starting squad for, I'll just go with Corning first, is Michael Shoemaker, and he has definitely made his presence felt in this tournament. He has 2 double-doubles in the last 2 games. Against West Valley, he had 18 points and 10 rebounds. Against Gridley, when they won 50-43, he had 21 points, 15 rebounds, and a steal. And also to look for on this Corning Cardinals team is Trevor Skousen, who in the last game had 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. So it should be a good matchup here. Orland, it's definitely the front runner is Judd Salisbury, who had 26 points. He scored 5 3-pointers, 5 assists, 7 rebounds in their first game against Sutter. And against Central Valley, he had 29 points. He scored 4 3-pointers, 6 assists, and 10 rebounds. And so we're hoping to see some action from these fine players here tonight.
And the first bucket goes to Aeneas Rosales of Orland. That's chucked up from deep. So far, both of these teams a little off the mark here in the early going. A lot of jitters flowing through the veins of these young players. Both these teams have played each other twice already this year. The number 1 seed Corning getting the best of Orland both times. But when I was talking to 11th year head coach Jason Bragg, he talked about the second matchup. It was just a difference between a couple buckets here and there. So it's shaping up to be a great matchup. Just getting started here, about a minute into this ball game. That's far side Nick Hogg. On the shot clock. Madej, right side. Hogue, baseline, poked away by Orland, but it will remain Corning ball down low. Today's officials, J.C. Huntsaker, Kyle Stevens, and Matt Williams. 6.5 remaining in this first quarter, just getting started. Inside the key, too strong was Hogue.
Nice rebound there.
From the elbow, Hogue no good, 0 for 2. And Orland gains control, pushing it up with tempo. Salisbury, Orland's career leading scorer with 1,737 points. You talked about it earlier, partner. He has had a great tournament thus far, and count it, as Kavi Ram, also a football player, a great athlete, will head to the line to complete the 3-point play. It's always difficult for a team to beat a rival 3 times in one season, and Corning is going to have to accomplish that tonight if they want to be crowned D4 champions in the Northern Section. Kavi off the back iron, no good. Nonetheless, Orland with the early lead 2 minutes into this ball game, 4-0. Madej bringing the ball up court, the ball handler for the Cardinals.
Madej is actually their starting quarterback for the football season. I called about 3 of their games last year.
Both these teams with great athletes. No wonder why both these teams are in this championship game. And a loose ball picked up by Salisbury, coming the other way. Guarded by Madej. Crossover jumper. Looked like it was deflected just a little bit, but Salisbury gives you a little snippet of what he can do on the court.
And that was a great rebound by Madej there.
Both these teams not allowing second chance opportunities here in the early going. Nice move by Hogue. And Hogue will head to the line to shoot 2. Looking for their first point of the game. Nick Hogue and Michael Shoemaker, they're bigs. Shoemaker had 2 double-doubles already in this tournament. Hogue off the back iron on his first attempt. As it looks like number 23, Garrett Ferreira, is coming in to replace Micah Fleming, giving him a breather. Just getting started here live from Acker Gym in Chico, on the campus of Chico State in Chico, California. And Hogue with the first point for the Cardinals. Nice drive by Salisbury, and he will head to the line to shoot 2. Salisbury, a big player for his size, not tall but stout. He really does put his head down and heads to the rim hard, which makes it difficult to guard him because he's a great three-point shooter as well. Had 5 3-pointers in the first game in this tournament and then 4 the following game in the semis.
And I'm hoping to see him make a difference in this game. They should get him to be open on the outside paint and try to slam home those 3-pointers.
Chase Garrett comes on the court, replacing Trevor Skousen, as Salisbury is good on the second attempt. 4-point lead, 5 minutes left in the first. Dribble penetration right side, intercepted by Orland. The long court pass to Ram, left-handed layup, and good. As you saw Ram count that one.
That's the best fast break I've seen all tournament.
Good job by the big of Orland to get his head up. Nice outlet pass. Good defense by Orland. No call down low. Salisbury back the other way. And that is a foul on Cody Long. That is the 3rd team foul. About halfway through the first, as Fleming will come back on after a short breather, replacing Rosales. Long near side, taking the ball out for Orland. Salisbury guarded by Long. Ram over to Salisbury. And we have another team foul on the Corning Cardinals. Their 4th with 4:20 still in this first quarter. That's a lot of early fouls, partner, in the first quarter. That means Orland will have an opportunity to head to the line. And 7-1 after our first timeout by Corning head coach Bill Mackey on your home for high school sports. PlayOnSports.com.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the one you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
The Orland Trojans, number 2 seed, lost in this championship game in 2011 and 2010. Corning was in this championship game in 2009 and had lost that ball game. But both these teams this time around feel like they're in much better shape and fare better in this ball game than in the past. Moving the ball around the perimeter is Orland. Corning in a man-to-man defense. This is Ram on top of the key. Salisbury near side, dribble penetration. Pops it out to Rosales. No good. And it will go to Corning.
Orland's doing a fantastic job of moving the ball around the paint and tiring out on the defensive side the Cardinals. And they're breathing a little heavy here in the first quarter.
Madej over to Garrett. Garrett trying to find a player. Far side, dribble penetration, right side off the glass. And good. Cody Long with Corning's first bucket of the night with 3:40 in the first.
And here's Orland moving that ball again.
They're liking the perimeter movement. Salisbury off the pick. Nice job by Madej on defense. Ram, pull-up jumper, 18-footer, in and out, no good. Corning the other way. Madej Guarded by Ferreira. Over to Garrett. Once again, the dribble penetration, loses the ball, picked up by Ram. Looks like he's gonna go coast to coast. But knocked out of bounds. The quick hands of Madej bounces off of Ram, and it will go back to Corning after the turnover. Good job by Madej in getting back on the transition defense, poking that one off the leg of Fleming. Or excuse me, off the leg of Ram, who has shown his athleticism here early in the first off of a quick couple buckets and nice defensive stands on the defensive side. It's Madej. Over to Long. Hogue. Long on the jumper.
Man,
Orland doing a good job on defense, not allowing easy looks.
Yeah, Corning's going to have to do a better job on the offensive side of the ball by maybe taking a couple of pointers from Orland and try to move it around a lot more. That way you can get that person open and find a hole in the zone.
You always want to get high percentage shots. Orland has done that thus far. Fleming, 17-foot jumper off the back iron, rebounded by Shoemaker. Madej, one-on-one with Fleming, left side, blocked. No soup for you, says Ram. Baseline drive off the glass and good. Shoemaker, good job by Corning in keeping that ball alive. Salisbury brings the ball up quickly. Three-pointer off the back iron, rebounded by Shoemaker. Corning down by a bucket. 150 in the first. Long. Garrett, right side, guarded by Fleming. Cross-court pass to Long, left side, off the glass and good. Ties the ball game up. 7 apiece. 1.5 and counting. Salisbury, the ball handler for Orland. Near side, Rosales. Over to Ram, guarded by Shoemaker. High off the glass, good defense by Corning. Ill-advised shot from Ram right there. Almost forced that one a little too quickly.
Yeah, Ram's going to have to start giving the ball up to his other teammates. He's trying to go to the hole, and it's not paying out because they're low percentage shots.
Shoemaker down low. Talk about low percentage shot. That's a high percentage shot right there. And the height advantage that Shoemaker has at 6'6" is going to fare well for him down the stretch. And Corning with their first lead of the ball game, 9-7. Salisbury splits defenders. Nice pump fake by Long. And Jordan Long with the buckets ties the ball game up, back at 9.
And that was a good little piece of offense there. They found the open man, and he had a very high percentage shot. He had a good look, and he drained it.
Far side, it's Madej. 10-foot jumper, gets the shooter's roll, and Madej gives Corning back the lead, 11-9. Orland will settle for the last shot. 6 on the shot clock, crossover by Salisbury, pull-up jumper from the elbow, good. And we are in for a battle at the end of the first quarter. The score looks 11-11 here on PlayOnSports.com, your home for high school sports.
Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
That was my partner, Frank DiRienzo, who did a great job during the national anthem. I was really impressed, partner. I wish everyone could have listened to that.
Oh, I love this country.
Nonetheless, 11-11 at the end of the first quarter. It was a little shaky at the beginning. Both teams just had to get the rust out. Little erratic shots, but they both settled down nicely.
And I think it was just the adrenaline and the anticipation of this game. And once you get into it, it takes about a quarter or so to get into this game.
Get in the groove.
Right, and so at the end of this of the first quarter, they started just squaring off,
right.
Point for point. And now, now that it's tied, this is the great matchup we promised here.
Right, they both They separated by 15 miles, both of these teams. So both of these teams know each other fairly well. There's not going to be anything new. At this point, it really comes down to execution. Who could execute better? And that's going to most likely provide the winner of today's D4 game. Salisbury off the pick of Ram for the 3, in and out. Salisbury, the career leading scorer for Orland, 29 points and 10 boards in that semifinal matchup against Central Valley. Corning off the pick, Madej, left side runner. And Corning back with the lead, going jab for jab, 13-11, a minute into this second quarter. Salisbury near side, guarded by Madej. Hands it off to Long, back to Ram. Salisbury behind the back, splits the defenders, but nice help defense by Shoemaker, stepping up and creating the jump ball, the possession error, pointing to Corning, and they'll get the ball off the turnover.
And that was a great job defensively by the Cardinals. There was no way they were going to let him drive it to the basket on that one.
And get the easy look. You're right, exactly.
Because Orland's going to have Salisbury have a big game today.
That's Long. Too hard off the backboard, but we will get a foul called.
Yeah, it was just a little overly aggressive there. B-E, aggressive.
And because of it.
Aggressive. B-E, aggressive.
I'll take it. Cody Long heads to the line. The front end of his free throw, good. Gives Corning their largest lead, 14-11, as Nick Hogue will come back in the game, replacing Michael Shoemaker. And as well as Alan Rodriguez for Corning. And the Cardinals with a 4-point lead, 6:40 still left in this first half. That's near side Fleming. Over to Ram. Long. Salisbury off the pick. Off the front iron, no good. Long rebound. And that will be controlled by Fleming on the Corning side, but a great job by Cody Long in tracking that ball down and knocking it off of Fleming.
And that was one of the keys to our game, the defensive positioning and the transition.
It's rare that you'll see an opponent in their side of the court travel with the ball all the way down, but because of the hustle, Corning creates another turnover, and that has what has gotten them here up by 4 points, is turnovers resulting into points. Box to box. Off the glass, no good. Nice rebound by Long. Orland round. Count it. And Ram looked like he was going to put that one down with authority, but the pretty finger roll works just as good, just as effective, and he will head to the line to complete the three-point play.
And that was a smart move there on Kavi Ram's part, because he had a one-on-one matchup there. It's when he gets into one-on-two matchups that his shot percentage goes down, but good decision.
And Ram completes the three-point play. Cuts the deficit back to 1. Just under 6 still left in this first half. Madej, guarded by Fleming. Good job by Fleming. Over to Skousen. In the corner to Rodriguez. 15 on the shot clock. Fleming slips. And a tough pass to handle by the big. Madej had the right idea, just the spacing wasn't there on that bounce pass. Salisbury, guarded by Madej. They're going jab for jab. Near side Rosales, guarded by Rodriguez. Back over to Salisbury. Off the pick is Ram, puts his head down, drives right. Good defense by Shoemaker. Baseline jumper, no good. Good job by Shoemaker on the defense and the rebound. Rodriguez down low, poked away by Salisbury, controlled by Orland. The 17-foot baseline jumper, good. Rodriguez with his first bucket of the game extends the lead back to 3.
That's a fantastic shot and great look also.
Ram guarded by Shoemaker, will drive left. The left-hander, no good. Shoemaker with the rebound. And that's one reason why you want to get the ball out of your bigs' hands quickly, because things like that can happen on the near court.
Man, that was just a mental mistake there by Shoemaker.
As we have a couple fresh new bodies coming in the ball game. Looks like number 23 and 44, that's Garrett Ferreira and Andre Martinez. Ram with the inbound pass, the short look, but the height of Corning really contending those shots down low, not giving the easy looks once Orland gets inside the key. Skousen will reset the offense with 17 on the shot clock. Over to Garrett, will drive left. Down to Shoemaker on the box, will go up, and is fouled by Martinez. Shoemaker will head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, that was designed. They wanted the foul on that one.
Shoemaker, about 4 inches on Martinez. So if you're the head coach, Bill Mackey, 33 years, when you see a 4-inch high advantage, you catch on to that. And the front end no good for Shoemaker as Salisbury comes back in the ball game, replacing Aeneas Rosales. Micah Fleming will come in the game, replacing Ram, give him a breather. Good minutes by Ram in this first half, providing a lot of spark for the Trojans. And Shoemaker 1 of 2 from the line, increases the lead back to 4. Just over 4 remaining in this first half. Salisbury. This is near side long. Back on top to Martinez, almost throws it away. Good job by Salisbury. Fleming, 16 on the shot clock. Good defense by Corning.
Yeah, they're putting the pressure on him.
Long pump fake. Back out to Fleming. Weak side rebound, loose ball. And nice hustle right there by Garrett Ferreira. Almost saved that one, just unable to get it in time. And it'll go back to Corning. Bringing the ball up court is Long. Guarded by Ferreira. Hogue over to Garrett. Down the Long. Garrett. Off the foot of Fleming. And now look, Corning will retain that ball down low as Ram comes back in the game for Orland after a quick breather. 19 on the shot clock. Garrett with the inbound pass, brings it back on top of the key. Nice pump fake by Long. Gets the roll. And Corning now with their largest lead of the game, up by 6. Ram drives the lane, but deflected by Shoemaker with the block and the board.
That's the 4th shot he's missed from less than 10 feet. So he's going to have to clean that up a little bit.
Well, Corning, their bigs down low aren't allowing easy looks. Once the Trojans get inside the lane, Long 15-foot jumper off the back iron, no good. Orland with a nice board. Rosales near side. And Long will slow it down. Ram over the Long, back on top to Ram. Salisbury, 19 on shot clock, pump fake. 17-foot jumper off the front iron, no good. Long outlet pass from Hogue to Long, and count it.
Jordan Long was really stepping up in this game, and he's having a fantastic first half here.
That's Cody Long, but
Cody Long, sorry.
It happens to the best of us, partner.
Sorry.
It won't be the first, and it definitely won't be the last. But nonetheless, Corning with a spark, up by 8 with 2:25 remaining in the second quarter on your home for high school sports, playonsports.com.
You want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you were enjoying here today? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
That was my partner, Frank DiRienzo. Frank, we haven't seen a lot from Judge Salisbury. He's been silent majority of this game. How do they get him open for open looks?
Well, they're going to have to just find the hole in the defensive zone, and it's not for lack of trying. I mean, he's been hustling out there, but he just hasn't got the looks yet.
Right.
And so hopefully they're going to go into the locker room at halftime and maybe clean up some of that and get the ball to their good players, and so he can start taking those shots. Kavi Ram has the most shots of anybody on the court, but he just keeps missing them.
He's really provided the spark for this Trojan team. 2:25 remaining in this first half. Still a lot of time to get back in this ball game. No need to rush anything, as Cody Long, before that last timeout, is at the charity stripe to complete the three-point play and does just that. Corning on a 12-3 run in this second quarter after being tied 11-11. Rosales near side, Corning in that man-to-man defense. Fleming baseline, gets out of the corner on top to Salisbury. Rosales far side on top to Ram. Ram puts his head down, out to Salisbury for the three. And Salisbury in and out, just not a lot of love from the rim. But like we heard from a gentleman behind us, he's on point, he's on mark. He's just not getting the rolls, and they will eventually fall if he keeps shooting the rock.
Yeah, the odds are there.
And that's what you want from your career-leading scorer at Orland. Almost stolen by Rosales, picked up by Shoemaker. Jumper from the elbow, slips through the hands of Martinez. Shoemaker, stolen by Rosales, back the other way, over to Ram. Baseline jumper, too strong, weak side rebound, Martinez. Turnaround jumper, no good.
Oh,
Ram, give me that one. I want it more right now. He takes that one away from Shoemaker. And I think that was a little, you blocked a couple of my shots. Let me get this one back from you. Corning up 7.
That was a good rebound and put back. One of the better ones we've seen so far.
Baseline drive by Madej, poked away. But before Corning can get the ball back, we have a foul on Michael Shoemaker. Their 6th team foul, and Shoemaker's first personal. So the next team foul for Corning, who had a lot of early fouls in the first, but have settled down nicely here in the second, up by 7. Rosales hands it off to Ram. Over in the corner to Fleming. They're liking the ball around the perimeter. Madej, guarded by Salisbury. Rosales with the open look, no good. And a nice defensive possession, or body possession down low by Hogue. And it looks like we have a half second separating the game clock to the shot clock. So Corning will settle for one last look. Chase Madej on top. It looks like Orland has dropped in the 2-3 zone at the moment. Back in the corner is Skousen.
Oh, it's stolen.
Intercepted by Rosales over to Ram, who's gonna put it down with a two-hand jam. And that will end the first half as he points over to the fans of both sides. And that will end an exciting first half here from Chico, California, and Acre Gym. 23-18 on your home for high school sports, playonsports.com. Welcome to the PlayOnSports.com halftime show, coming to you live from Chico, California. I'm Bo Furtick alongside my partner, Frank DiRienzo. Our halftime score is the Corning Cardinals leading the Orland Trojans 23-18. Leading scorer for the Corning Cardinals is Cody Long with 11. Madej has 4. Rodriguez has a bucket. Nick Hogue, who's done a lot of defensive work, has 5 points. And on the other side for the Trojans, their leading scorer, Kavi Ram with 11. He provided a lot of the spark for the Orland Trojans, and each with a bucket, Rosales and Long, and Salisbury also with a bucket and a free throw. We haven't seen no three-pointers from Orland today, and that's kind of what got them to this point. Salisbury had 5 three-pointers in the quarterfinals and then 4 in the semis, along with 29 points. But he has not got it going, and that's one reason why the Corning Cardinals are leading this game by 5. It was 11-11 at the end of the first, and then Corning went on a nice run. But then Orland closed the first half on a 5-0 run with that monstrous jam by Ram. What do you expect, partner, in this second half?
Well, I wanted to make a comment about Kavi Ram. Even though he has the team-high 11 points in the first half, it really should be more like 22 points because he took a lot of low-percentage shots and got them blocked. He's working at about a 50% field goal percentage right now. So, and as evidence there,
well,
but he is really hustling on both sides of the court, and
a lot of it is due to the 6'6" Michael Shoemaker. When you're standing at 5'11" like Ram is, you have to get up. Shoemaker off the glass. The off-balance shots. And Shoemaker with the first bucket here in the second half, just getting started about a minute in. Ram doesn't like what he sees. Pops it out to Salisbury. Over to Rosales, looking for Fleming down low. Nothing showing. Good defense by Corning. Pump fake. The runner floater by Salisbury. Not the shot he's looking for. And a little frustration after that miss. He fouls. That is the first team foul in the second half and the second personal for Salisbury. So he still has another one to give before he's in too much trouble. And it looks like Orland will come out with a half-court 1-2-2 defense, like an extended 1-2-2 defense, picking it up at half-court. Corning breaks that easily. Nice look down low to Skousen. His first bucket of the game extends the lead to 9.
Man, that was a great pass down underneath the basket there.
Corning staying in that man-to-man defense. It has proved them right all year long. 17 on the shot clock. Far side Rosales. Ram over to Long for a 3. And Orland still looking for their first three-pointer of the game.
It was a good look. It just didn't fall down. And we made a comment about that in the second quarter. It's just not going their way on the three-pointers.
Yeah, if you're 11th year head coach Jason Bragg, I'm sure he kept telling his shooters to keep shooting the ball, and it will eventually fall. The 18-foot jumper off the backboard. Long rebound by Madej. Reset the shot clock. The runner, no good. Loose ball picked up by Ram. He will slow the ball down. Just under 5:50 in the third. Long cross-court pass to Fleming. Fleming's guarded by the big. I don't know why they don't attack that more. And Shoemaker is just floating everywhere because he's guarding Fleming.
And that was another good look for Jordan Long, and Corning's gonna have to watch out for that because
Long pops it out to Skousen, and right now Corning are getting the rolls. And you can't say the same for Orland, unfortunately. And after that last three-pointer by Skousen, a double-digit lead, the largest of the night. On your home for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Enjoy PlayOnSports.com's live coverage of championship basketball from around California as we hit the section of state championships. March Madness will reign as we bring you all the action from across the state. Join us for championship basketball coverage brought to you by your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
That was my partner, Frank DiRienzo. Orland ended the first half on a 5-0 run to get back in the ball game. But since the start of this second half, Corning on their own 7-0 run. Orland, it just comes down to executing and making buckets. You can tell their offense is struggling right now. They're getting good looks. They're getting the looks they want, but the shots just aren't falling right now. Down by a dozen.
And that's a real big up to the Cardinals' defense.
Correct.
And they're playing a very intense
defense. Yeah,
defense.
They're contending every shot, making it not off the front iron. That one looked like it was going to go in. It had the right trajectory, just off the front iron. But Orland will keep the ball.
And that was another good look for Orland, but they're not executing when they are getting the looks.
Let's see if this gets Salisbury going as he sinks the first free throw. Salisbury held to 3 points. If you spoke with Coach Mackey, the coach of Corning, before this ball game, and you told him that Salisbury was going to have 3 points in the first half, he would have took it. Salisbury sinks both of those free throws and cuts the deficit back to 10. Still leading by double digits are the Cardinals, passing the ball around the perimeter. Madej looked like he was going to shoot the three, but a good job by Fleming in closing out. Madej near side, guarded by Fleming. Orland has dropped back in a man-to-man defense. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Trevor Skousen, who was held scoreless in the first half, now with 7 of the 9 points for Corning, about halfway through this third quarter. Ram guarded by the big Shoemaker. Baseline jumper, good. Micah Fleming with his first bucket. We'll see if that can get the freshman going.
Well, they're back within 10 now, and so they're going to have to keep this momentum up.
Still a lot of time left in this ball game. Nice look down low. And the nice finish by Shoemaker extends the lead back to a dozen. Salisbury hands it off to Long. Over to Rosales. Dribble penetration.
Oh, great
Not
block.
this time.
Fantastic
Rejected.
block there by Shoemaker.
That's
Not in my house.
Clean block. That's his second block of the game. Ram puts his body into it, gets his own rebound. Good body control by Ram, and going up strong and staying with it. Cuts the deficit back to 10. Blow for blow, these teams are going. Just under 3:30 remaining in the third. That's near side. Skousen down low to Hogue, guarded by Ram. And the good defense by Ram. Hogue wanted the push, but didn't get it. As Shoemaker will take a breather. Replacing him is Justin Pye. 3:10 in the third. Salisbury over to Long. Salisbury comes off the pick. The pick, pop, and shot. And there it is. He's filling it. Salisbury with his first triple. And Corning head coach will stop the bleeding now and will call the timeout.
Excellent run there. It's now 34-27, so they have closed the gap here.
Orland going on a nice run right now, and it really, the offense goes through Salisbury. If Salisbury is not feeling it, that offense is just out of sync, and we'll see if that can get them going. They had Salisbury on that last shot come off the pick. He has been handling the ball a lot today, bringing the ball up court. And that requires a lot of attention on the ball handler, but when he can come off the pick, it makes it more available and easier shots. And like you saw in that last possession, Salisbury with a nice look.
And the shots will come, like we've been saying all game. You just have to keep taking them and, breathe, plant your feet, take a breath. Don't let the adrenaline get the best of you. Because when you rush, that's when accidents happen.
Right. This is true. Spoken from a true man right there, ladies and gentlemen. Man, many ages, many moons. Seen a lot.
Very wise.
Wise beyond his years, as they say. Bringing in the ball for Corning, almost thrown away. Chase Madej, guarded by Fleming. Good job by the freshman in guarding Madej, and forces the bad pass. Good job by Micah Fleming, the 5'8 freshman. After his first bucket, looks like he's getting things going. Salisbury out to Rosales. Back to Salisbury, who will shoot the ball, but it was slightly deflected. He wanted the foul, Salisbury did. In the corner, Skousen. Hogue over to Skousen. On top to Madej. Salisbury 1-on-3 will take them all on and will get fouled. We'll head to the line. Well, you had one official who wanted to say it was in the process of shooting, but the other official went over him and said, no, it was on the ground, and it will remain Orland ball down low.
It's always the head official's final call, and so he can.
And he had the best look. He had the better look. And Ram, the leading scorer, now with 13 for Orland, cuts the deficit back to 5. Orland on a 7-0 run. They were down by a dozen with 5. Now just under 2 minutes remaining. Oh, yes, he did. Madej did step on the sideline. And the defense by Fleming is really causing troubles for Madej. And the turnovers are starting to result into points.
Well, both of these teams have switched to a man-on-man offense now, and so as you can see, the Cardinals are taking advantage of it.
Poked away by Long and Salisbury. That will be his third personal foul, so that was an ill-advised foul right there. Not really necessary. There was no real threat.
He better clean up his act before he gets kicked out of this game.
Well, he has.
He's playing aggressively, but
he has 3 personal fouls right now,
right.
And the next one he'll have to play even tighter because it's only 5 at the high school level.
They need him to be around for the end of the game because it looks like we're going to gear up for a pretty exciting finish.
Near side, Skousen guarded by Rosales. Rosales in his grill. Madej over to Long. Long dribbles, stops, pops, and drops. Cody Long now with 13 points on the day, extends the lead back to 7. Long, Fleming, 19-foot baseline jumper, good.
And now we're within 4.
And Fleming the freshman has got it going here in the third quarter after that bucket, now with 5 points, but it's been his defense on Madej. Nice look down low. Even better job by Radman contending that shot. Salisbury, 1-on-2, he'll take them all on. Loses the ball. Cross-court pass to Ram. Nice defense by Hogue. Drives baseline, stepped on the baseline. Good job by Hogue. Obviously Ram more athletic, but Hogue creates the turnover with making Ram step on the baseline.
And Orland has been on fire ever since the halftime now, and we're winding down on the third period. And so they just need to keep it up into the last half.
Corning will settle for one last shot, and it will go the other way. Great job by Salisbury. Not only does he have the physical attributes to play at the next level, but it's his intelligence that separates him from the best. 7 seconds on the game clock. They will try to get it in Salisbury's hands, but the official will take his time to clean the mess up down low. 36-32 is the score. Orland was down at 1 point. With about 5 minutes left, they were down by a dozen and have cut the deficit all the way to 4.
They've gone on a nice little run.
It's been from the shooting hand of Salisbury and the freshman Fleming. Ram gets the inbounds pass. 5 on the shot clock. 4 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. 2 at the buzzer. Good if it goes!
Now they're within 1, and this place goes crazy.
Jordan Long cuts the deficit to 1. And Orland ended the second quarter strong and end the third quarter just as strong with that last 3-point.
It was a fantastic job by Orland, and they should keep it up. If they want to win this game, they have 8 minutes to glory here.
Well, we have mentioned it, partner. If they keep shooting those shots that they were shooting in the first half, they will eventually fall, and we saw that in the third quarter right there.
Absolutely. They should follow our advice. We should be out there coaching.
Orland had 18 points in the first half and scored 17 points alone in the third. A lot of it having to do with the hot hand of Michael Fleming, who had 5 points. Salisbury started to knock some shots down, and Jordan Long at the end of that third with the 3 cuts the deficit to 1. This is shaping up to be an exciting one.
And it's exactly how we called it in the first half. They had the looks, but the ball wasn't falling in, and eventually it starts finding the basket, and next thing you know, we're at a 1-point game here.
Orland,
they couldn't ask for a better finish.
Right, I agree. Orland outscored Corning in the third for the first quarter. They outscored them 17-13. They were down by 5, and now down by 1 to start the fourth quarter. Almost stolen by Salisbury, but picked up by Long. Madej guarded by the freshman Fleming. Good job by Fleming in the third, guarding Madej, shutting him down on the offensive side. It was Cody Long in the first half with 11 points. Shoemaker down low, doubled up off the glass.
He makes it work.
Good job by Orland. And Coach Mackey really is asking the officials for fouls. He feels like Shoemaker down low is getting fouled. We'll see if that pays dividends down the road in the fourth. 18 on the shot clock.
And you can see now Orland trying to move the ball a little bit better.
Salisbury on top to Ram. Base drives. Left hand good. Nice job by Ram attacking the lane and cuts the deficit back to 1. Shoemaker on top. Over to Long.
And stolen.
Poked away by Ram. Salisbury 2 on 2.
And a little rush pass there is going to have it go out of bounds.
Salisbury, ill-advised pass. It would have been best to almost slow that one up and set the offense up.
And he's pretty mad at himself about that one. Under 7 here to go.
Salisbury guarded by Fleming. The freshman has done an exceptional job here in the second half. Skousen guarded by Rosales. Cody Long. Ho from the top of the key. Nice board by Long. Outlet pass to Salisbury. 2 on 2 over to Ram. Ram wanted to put that one down, got a little too excited. The transition offense, it will almost suit Orland best if they slow the ball down a little bit. They've created back-to-back turnovers, just trying to rush the ball too much. Hogue guarded by Ram, and Rosales tried to help on defense, but got the arm of Hogue, and Hogue will head to the line to complete the 3-point play.
And Kavi Ram was not happy about that call. He thinks he got all ball on that one.
Well, it wasn't a foul on Ram. Oh. It was a foul on Rosales, who tried to help.
I see.
Yeah, Ram did an excellent job. Put his hands up, used his body well, but it was Rosales who was trying to come and help, got the hand of the shooter.
Well, we'd like you to stay tuned for the PlayOnSports.com post-game show right after our game, where we select our player of the game and have a live interview with that player. That's coming up following the game on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. And so within 3, 6:06.
For that player of the game, it is really wide open right now. We have a couple guys, Cody Long, who scored 11 points in the first, Michael Shoemaker, who has done an exceptional job in the paint, providing defense and offense in the second half. And Kavi Ram, who had 11 points in the first half, is silent here in the second half, but that's because Judge Salisbury has taken over along with the freshman Micah Fleming. 6:06 remaining in this ball game. 40-37. Both these teams have faced each other twice this year. Corning getting the best of Orland both times, but Orland lost by 4 in that second matchup, and it looks like it's the same is going to happen. Last possession, it could come down to the way teams are going jab for jab, punch for punch.
Well, Orland had a fantastic third quarter, but the Cardinals have managed to keep the lead here, even though they got within 1, and Orland is yet to go up in the points. So we'll have to see how that works out.
Nick Hogue off the three-point play extends the lead back to 4. Ram is looking for Long. He will drive. Good defense by Shoemaker. Rosales back to Ram.
And that was excellent heads-up play there by Shoemaker.
Rosales picked up the loose ball after Shoemaker stuffed that one. It was like a stuffed pass interception. You don't see that too often in basketball. And that will be the 4th team foul for Corning. Rosales with the inbounds on top to Fleming, guarded by Long. .23 on the shot clock. Pump fake by Long, dribble penetration. Good defense by Shoemaker, contending the shot, not allowing the easy look inside the paint. 5:15 remaining. Madej bring the ball up, guarded by Fleming. Shoemaker near side, guarded by Long. Far side, Cody Long.
And so we're having some issues with some fans here. They did not like that.
That foul call could have went either way. Now both teams with each 4-team fouls. Just over 5 remaining. Hogue receives the inbounds pass. The shot clock was reset after that last foul. Near side, Skousen on top to Madej for a 3. Rebound by Rosales. Cody Long tried to come from behind to poke that one away, but gets called for the cheap foul. Not that the call was cheap, but the foul was cheap, way away from the bucket. Didn't want to,
you're making value judgments.
Right. No, but in reality, all 3 of these officials have done an exceptional job with this game being so high profile coming in.
Especially a rivalry game like this.
Right. Tensions are running high. Salisbury, pump fake, kicks it out to Long, who does his own pump fake. Jumper right from the elbow. Rosales, loose ball. Shot clock reset. 41-37, 4.5 remaining. Salisbury crossover.
And they're playing really good defense, the Cardinals. They're playing that zone, so they're trying to keep them out of the paint here.
Salisbury, turnaround jumper. Almost a Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway off the shooting foot. Difficult shot from 17 feet away, but you can see Salisbury starting to feel it here in the 4th. Cuts the deficit to 2.
They're going to have to start getting some three-pointers or something here.
Ram. Nice anticipation by Ram. You can see the athleticism in this young man who's just, from what I hear, just as great football player as he is basketball player. Halfway through the fourth quarter, no team has budged. Corning up by 2. 15 on the shot clock. Near side Skousen. Cody Long kicks it out to Madej. No love from the backboard. And Orland can tie this ball game up with a bucket or take the lead from the 3. And Salisbury is feeling it. Orland with their first lead since the first quarter.
And it comes at 3:30 left in the game.
42-41. Shoemaker down low pass poked away. Picked up loose ball by Ram. And Ram was out of control. And we've seen that here in the second half. And I've said that multiple times. When they get the ball, they need to control it. They have had multiple turnovers due to trying to force the action.
Yeah, and the adrenaline was running a little bit too high there. Good hustle, but it was just a little bit too much.
He saw open court. He wanted to put down the jam, what he wanted to do. But a good job by Cody Long in forcing that turnover and setting his feet. Nick Hogue, 17-foot jumper off the back iron. Nice weak side rebound by Long. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Orland with their first lead since the first quarter. Fleming near side, guarded by Long. Salisbury, guarded by Madej. Corning's best defender, and a little too strong off the backboard. A good look.
Yeah, I think that was an ill-advised shot there. He had a man open outside.
Corning looking to regain the lead. Cody Long, the leading scorer in the first half for Corning, guarded by Salisbury. On top to Skousen, off the pick. Doesn't see it, nice pass down low to Hogue. And Corning regains the lead, 43-42.
We couldn't ask for a better game right now. 1 point difference in this ball game. This is fantastic.
20 seconds on the shot clock. Salisbury, 3. Weak side rebound, Cody Long. Pushing the tempo is Corning. Pull up jumper from 17 feet. I would say that was a pass, but it looked like he was going up for the shot. Not gonna save him on that one. And we do have a court timeout by Jason Bragg, the head coach of Orland. 43-42. Under 2 minutes remaining. We're going to keep it here, partner. No need for advertisements right now. 1:45, 43-42. At one point in the third, Corning was up by a dozen. Orland have fought themselves back in this game in the fourth quarter, going jab for jab. Start of the fourth quarter was 36-35. With 1:45 remaining in this ball game.
Well, like I said before, we couldn't ask for a better game here. 43-42, man. I'm excited. I'm starting to sweat a little.
Both teams have 5 team fouls, so they will need 2 team fouls from either team to put the other one in the bonus. Like I said, both these teams have faced each other twice this year, separating themselves by 15 miles approximately from Corning High to Orland. Ram is going to let this one roll past half court, pick it up. Ram guarded by Shoemaker. Rosales.
It's a minute and a half to glory here. They need to be smart about it.
Salisbury resets the offense, guarded by Madej. Look like he's going to shoot the 3, steps inside, off the front iron, doesn't get the shooter's roll. And Corning can extend the lead with 1:20 remaining. Madej guarded by Fleming. Fleming putting high ball pressure on Madej. Nice help defense by Ram, pokes it away. 1-on-1. Oh, and
he'll get the foul.
He would get the foul. But
not the love. All foul, no love.
All foul, no love. Well said. Ram will head to the line to shoot 2. A good job by Ram, but an even better job by Shoemaker right there, the 6'6" big, getting down on transition defense and not allowing Ram to get the easy look.
So with a minute 10 here, we're down to a 2-possession game, and now it's tied. And he has a chance to take the lead again.
Ram was good on the front end. He was the spark plug for Orland in the first. Off the back iron, rebounded by Shoemaker.
Now it's a minute to glory, and we're tied up here, so it's going to come down to 2 possessions here.
Whoever wins this last minute will take home and be crowned Division IV champs. Coach Bill Mackey of Corning didn't like what he saw, and he will call a timeout because of it. But stay tuned, folks, for the PlayOnSports.com postgame show, where we will select our player of the game and have a live interview with that player. That's coming up following the game on your destination for high school sports. That's us, PlayOnSports.com. It could be any player at this moment in time. Corning.
Who wants it? Who wants the glory?
Who wants it more? 43-43. We talked about execution at the beginning of the game. Now with both teams, legs, I'm sure fatigue is setting in late in the fourth quarter. It's going to be all about execution from this point on.
And none is more important in the last minute of this game. And they're going to have to try to finish this game strong.
Taking the ball out of bounds is Cody Long, who passes it to Skousen. 20 on the shot clock. Madej guarded high by Fleming. Micah.
And so the crowd getting into it here.
If you can tell on the television, Ram poked that one away, but he did have body contact. Now with each team, 16 fouls. The next foul will be in bonus. They reset the shot clock after that foul as well. So about 12 seconds separating the shot clock to the game clock. Ram almost intercepted that one again. Madej guarded by Fleming. Pull up jumper, good.
And the crowd is going nuts here. And so another timeout as the fans go crazy. The Cardinals. And this gym is absolutely packed here for this game.
45-42. Jab for jab, punch for punch. Here on the campus of Chico State, live from Chico, California. I'm Bo Furtick alongside my partner, Kevin. That's my other partner,
Who's
Frank
that?
DiRienzo. The Sicilian, wise beyond
wise
his
man.
age.
Yeah, wise beyond my years. That's a good one. I like that. I'm
22. You could use that one.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. 22 seconds left in this ball game. Each team with 16 fouls. So the next foul will allow the team to shoot in bonus, which can prove crucial. So are you looking for the win right here, or are you just looking for the tie?
Well, if I'm the Cardinals, I'm just trying to get the ball back and try to avoid being fouled. Although Orland will immediately try to foul if they lose the ball.
Right. So. Orland with the possession. Salisbury, the career scoring leader for Orland all time with 1,737 or 1,737 points, however you like to say it, coming in this ball game. If I want anybody to shoot it, it is Salisbury.
And it looks like they're going to try to go into overtime here with 15 seconds left on the clock.
Salisbury guarded by Madej. Pull-up jumper from a three. Off the front iron, no good. And Hogue with the strong board, fouled by Rosales. And Hogue will head to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Each team with one timeout left. That was a good look by Salisbury, just unable to connect. Still a lot of time left in this ball game. And Jason Bragg, head coach of Orland, looks like he'll try to ice the free throw shooter right now with 7.2 left. Nonetheless, this is what we anticipated. It's always difficult to beat a rival 3 times in one season, and Corning is looking to do just that right here, right now at Acre Gym.
And so both, Corning has brought their pep band along to spread some cheer.
Both schools have traveled well. Both sides of the gym packed from the front row to the back. We have the student section on the opposite side of us. We have the fans, parents, everyone else but the student section behind us. It's a great atmosphere, a great arena, and I guarantee you none of these kids that are playing in this ball game are going to forget this moment, especially the winner. Nick Hogue. No good.
No good.
Rebounded by Ram. And Ram throws it away. Once again, Orland trying to push the tempo and just carelessly throws it away. Orland will look to foul quickly again. And Hogue will head to the line to shoot another one. Still in single bonus, so still only shooting one free throw. And Hogue trying to shake the jitters. Folks, you can only imagine what's going through this kid's head right now. He can finish the game with 2 free throws and gets a second chance to do it after missing his first free throw. Hogue once again in and out. Orland, no timeouts. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Good if it goes! Oh.
Corning Cardinals.
And the Corning Cardinals crowned Division IV champions in the Northern section, defeat the Orland Trojans 45-43. What an exciting game. And we will be back with you shortly. Stay tuned for our post-game show as the Corning Cardinals defeat the Orland Trojans 45-43 on your home for high school sports, playonsports.com. Hello and welcome to our post-game show. Division 4 champions, Corning Cardinals, our player of the game. Great job by you today.
Thank you.
Beating an opponent, beating a rival 3 times in one season, how difficult is that?
It was very difficult. There were a lot of good players on that team. They all shoot, and we knew what we had to do. We had to shut them down, and we did for the most part. They hit a lot of threes. Judd's a really good player, and I would think he's going to do good in college.
2 double-doubles before this game. I don't know the final stats, but I could almost guarantee you had another double-double. Just talk about your play throughout this tournament.
We wanted it bad. We lost last year a little early. We did it for our last year's seniors. We're doing it for our this year's seniors, and we're doing it for all the people who can't play anymore.
Michael Shoemaker, our player of the game. What's the road for you guys after this?
I don't know. We'll see how deep as we can go. Hopefully we go pretty deep. Maybe make it to the championship, California. That'd be pretty nice.
Michael Shoemaker, our player of the game on Postgame Show. Thank you all for joining us as the Corning Cardinals defeat the Orland Trojans 45-43 on your home for high school sports, playonsports.com.
Well, hello, this is Frank DiRienzo for your PlayOnSports.com post-game show. As we just saw the Orland Trojans get defeated by the Corning Cardinals 45-43. And what else can I say about this game is that it was just an excellent all-around game. They went back and forth a whole bunch of times. At one point at halftime, Corning led by 12, but Orland closed the gap. And so it was close from there on out. And it didn't work out in Orland's favor. They almost had a 3-point shot made at the very end of the game, the buzzer beater, but it didn't work out for them. So congratulations to the Corning Cardinals. And I'm Frank DiRienzo for Ron Borges and Justin Barney and and my partner, who seems to be missing. Good night.
One match away.